What year did you start selling weed?
Sophomore year of school, of high school. Me and my best friend, Joe Fish. This is the first story I ever told. I lived across the street from the high school. Mm-hmm. So on Sunday, and my mom is a monster. She'll fucking... I always compare her to Joe Pesci in Goodfellas.
Oh, nice. Okay.
She's a monster. She'll fucking beat your ass, dude or girl. It doesn't matter.
Right.
So I was definitely scared of my mom, right? That's what kept me out of gangs in the gang town. Like, my mom's scary. And I'm like, I'm not going to get caught. I can't smell like weed. My mom will probably stab me or something or hit me with something. So I thought, like, Joe, like, we can't get caught. So what we did is we went and stashed, because it's hot in Merced.
Yeah.
But it still has drain pipes for the rain times. Yeah. So what I did is we went and stashed 10 sacks in certain drain pipes and 20s in certain drain pipes. And then the wood shop that hasn't moved since my mom went there.
Right.
We just went and stashed it.
At the school?
At the school. So I have it on me, but I didn't have it on me. That was my thing. Like, I could have it on me without having it on me. Like, what do you need, 10? All right, cool. I'll walk the opposite way, come around that hallway, because I know someone's just going to follow me, trying to watch where I possess my shit. And the first lunch, we sold a zip. And me and Joe looked at each other like, oh, my fucking God. And I grew up so poor. I'm like, dude, I got $40.
That's not bad.
You know what I mean?
First
like,
transaction is a zip. Yeah.
Like, at the end, I'm like, I made $40 profit. Holy shit. I was hyped. So,
how do you go from that? Like, what is the progression into, like, getting into the PAX world? Because it is like a culture here in California. You know what I'm saying? And then you're kind of in the mid. Well, not necessarily in the middle. You're more on the northern side of the. Would you say you're? Yeah,
Merced's the dead middle.
Yeah. Oh, it is the middle.
Dead middle of Redding and Weed, California doesn't really.
But you're closer to the Bay.
I'm an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Hour 45.
I'm in between. In my head, I think of California, San Francisco, and LA.
That's all you think of. Nobody thinks of Sacramento anymore.
Nobody thinks of, like you said, like whatever the fucking where the redwoods are.
Yeah, you don't think about it. You just think weed.
Yeah.
Mountain men.
Like, did you ever get into that world where, because I spoke with Byrne, and he had told us this story where he thought he was going to die. He went to...
Oh, went to Wrong Grow.
He went up north, or wherever the...
Mm-hmm. Emerald Triangle.
Yeah, and he said that he brought somebody up there. It's on YouTube. It's got a lot of views. It's kind of crazy, but from what I hear, that world is crazy because they kind of live by their own laws.
Oh, there's certain times where you can't... A lot of my mountain homies tell me a lot. I don't go up there.
So you haven't gone up there?
Oh, I've been there.
You've been up there.
I don't want to go back.
But in your heyday, you were in your heyday, you would go up there and
no. So what happens? I had the ultimate fucking connect in Merced. He was one of my good friend's older brother, and everybody knew like that fool's just the man.
Right.
19, he bought his house. He had a Mercedes. Like in the poor ass town, and he's a white kid, and he could freestyle for 45 minutes straight, and it was always the coolest shit. We'd get drunk and just listen to him. Like, how were you doing? Just sometimes you see like, you don't make music at all? You're fucking talented. Wow.
Right.
And he was just the coolest guy. And then he had the Humboldt Connect, the direct line.
So he had the direct.
He flooded everything.
That's
and when
crazy.
I started chilling with him is when I started making a lot of money and getting packs.
So that was...
I was getting 2 packs and breaking them. And then from him, he was like, here's 20. Just pay me back. My fucking duffels and my little, 2003 Impala, like just scared to death at first. Like, someone's going to rob me. And I thought, no one's going to rob me. They don't even know I have this shit.
Yeah.
I was the pizza guy. I worked at the pizza spot. And that's how I started. That's how I made a lot of money, too. I put a half P in my trunk, my scales, and then on my deliveries, people would just hit me up all day, and I just...
While you were delivering pizza?
Yeah, but I drive my whole family's truck drivers, so I know how to drive. I'm driving since I was a little boy.
That's cool. That's a wild thing. My whole family's truck drivers. I had to be the designated driver at a young age.
No, they don't drink.
Oh.
My whole family's just straight edge. Like, you do drugs and drink, you're a fucking loser. My grandma and grandpa are like the peak Mexicans.
Okay.
Like... They came here with nothing, and they own like how many properties I couldn't tell you.
Wait, did you just say though your family was drunk drivers, or did I misunderstand what you just said?
They're all truck drivers.
Oh, I thought you said drunk drivers.
No, I'm sorry. They're all truck drivers.
I was like,
my bad. They're all truck drivers.
Oh, so they all okay, I got you.
Yeah, so I knew how to.
So you knew how to drive.
Yeah, so I mean, and it's my town. I know it. So I would just when people hit me up like, "Yo, I need 8th," like, perfect. I'm taking a delivery. And I would...
Jesus Christ.
You're good, and that's what I would do.
Vibrating.
Scale on the pizza bag, and...
Wow, that's
nobody
crazy.
ever asked a thing, because it looks like I'm just... I'd walk in, sell a sack, and leave.
That's like some shit out of a fucking Workaholics episode or something.
It was incredible. And I'd keep my sign on after work because who pulls over the pizza guy? Nobody.
True.
I'm telling you, all these things I thought of because I was like, I'm not going to fucking jail. That sounds terrible.
Well, like there's like little things like back in the day that like if you were to like ship shit out, like I would do is like I would buy this eBay tape. So there's this eBay tape, right? That's blue.
One, right?
Yeah. And I'd be like, well, let me tape up the box with eBay tape because it looks like it's some eBay shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, shipping.
There's some clever people out there, though. What's the like the moment you looked at someone like, how the fuck did your brain think of this? Did you ever see the craziest boxed up? I've seen some shit.
I've seen some. Well, I got friends like currently that will fly with lots of work,
Bro,
and
me too.
And it's kind of
the brick variety, not the weed variety.
no. I don't
I've
even-
seen that. I'm like, are you fucking an informant for
and
the government?
they'll just check the bag with that in it.
Carry on.
Oh, that's crazy.
When I looked at him and went, say it again, what you just came here with, because we were there and I looked at him and went, no,
Carry on.
he's currently not in the country and being looked for, so it's
No,
gonna happen.
I don't have anybody who's flown with that, but I have friends who actively fly
Crazy
across the
shit.
country with like 50 packs like in their luggage.
In their check it?
No. They check it in under the plane.
Then the people that work there are getting paid back.
No, because the
50p?
So they get
50p?
these giant fucking suitcases, and then they just check 2 bags, and then they'll vacuum seal a certain amount of. They get those laundry vacuum seals, and the way they seal it, it'd be like 25 on each side of the bag, and I
Is it
guess
in the liner?
yeah.
Oh, I
no,
thought you meant they're just fucking filling up a suitcase.
I mean, kind of.
But you
this
can't
is-
see when you open it.
But this is the thing, from what I understand, the X-ray machine sees that as it's the same. It shows up the same way that clothing will show up. So you're kind of like playing roulette.
That's what I'm saying. You're just hoping
that somebody don't crack it open, but it looks like a bunch of clothes.
2 times I've been searched at the airport and I had weed in my bag and I was 15 and I was 18 and I almost ran on the 15 one, but then I thought, where am I going?
Yeah.
I was at the Portland airport and I put 2 zips in my suitcase and my dad dropped me off and he was all happy and she was like, yeah, you're doing really good, man. Like, I got kicked out and had to move to Oregon and I had 2 zips and then as they're searching my bag, I'm like, well, that's it. I'm in trouble. This is a federal building.
Yeah.
It's 15. Like, oh, it's over.
They looked over it.
They searched my bag and everything. They got to like, it was under a blue striped shirt. And I remember it was like the 7th shirt down. They get there. Remember long movies on VHS were two.
Yeah, 2 tapes.
All right. So I had the American Beauty one. It was 2.
Yeah.
So I put
great,
2
great
zips
movie.
in it. Yeah, I put 2 zips in it. I was like, fuck yeah. But I made it. They opened it and went, okay, you're good. And zipped it up. And like, my throw up went back down.